my name's James Pikeway. Welcome to the Rove Hotel podcast. And in this episode, we're talking to Naveen Advani. He is the head of the Rove Hotel Downtown. Naveen, welcome.
Hi, James. It's good to be here.
I got a question for you right off the bat. How did you actually get into the hotel industry?
That's one for the storybooks. I actually started out studying in Canada, where I grew up. I started to study medicine, and
That's a long way from hospitality.
Exactly. And it was a year and a half into studying for medicine that I realized that it just wasn't for me. I needed to look for something different. And lo and behold, I came across hospitality. Studied a 4-year degree in hospitality management and went straight into hotels. And that's where it ended up.
So you're in the hotel industry. How did you end up at the Rove Hotels in the UAE?
So Rove is a homegrown brand. It's from Dubai and it's been launched in the UAE. And ever since they first started speaking about it is when I realized that I wanted to be a part of that journey. So when they launched the brand, I immediately got in touch with the head of Rove. And one conversation led to another. And here I am sitting in Rove Downtown.
Rove Downtown is a special hotel because not only is it a big piece of the Rove family, it's also the first hotel.
Yes, it's the hotel that started it all. And we created the brand around this hotel. And then it's blossomed now into 6 hotels, soon to be 7 and 8. And we've got quite a few in the pipeline. But yeah, this hotel is 420 rooms. And we've got these fantastic meeting spaces. We've got a swimming pool and a gym. But more than anything, it's located here in downtown. And just as the name suggests, it's right in the center. It's right in the city center. It's right really literally close to everything that you could want. Across the road from us, literally across the road from us, is the world's largest shopping mall, Dubai Mall. And the fantastic thing about our hotel and our location is the way in which it's situated. Half of our rooms overlook the tallest building in the world, which is Burj Khalifa. So you can just imagine waking up in the morning, getting out of bed, opening the curtains, and there you have the Burj Khalifa. What a fantastic view.
I think you want to wake up at night as well and look over the lights of the Dubai Mall and the Burj Khalifa.
The glitz and glamour of Dubai. Yeah, absolutely.
One of the things that will strike anyone when they come to the Rove Hotel Downtown is the feel of it. Talk to me about the feel of this property.
I think the best way to do that is to tell you a story. So when we opened this hotel, the first days we opened it, I was doing a little walk around with the designer of the hotel. And we entered into the hotel and we entered into the social space and we found a family sitting on the sofas and they had their legs up on the couch, just like they would at home. And they were having a coffee and they were sitting and they were just talking. And the designer and myself, we looked over at each other and she said to me, you know what? I've done it. Because if our rovers, who are our guests, are that comfortable that they feel at home when they're here, we've done it. And that's it. That's the story of Rove. I mean, yes, there's so many other things to us, but it's really about making people feel at home. Mm-hmm. And we take that element of being at home very, very seriously. So we also brought in a lot of local artists, a lot of local designers to help create that feel. So the artists were asked to actually visit the neighborhood around us and come up with pieces of art that represent our neighborhood, which is Zabil area. In the Zabil area is a very, very affluent, but very, very old neighborhood of Dubai. So just a few minutes ago, we were talking off air and you actually mentioned that you were driving around the back of the hotel and you came across a bunch of peacocks and, there's all these little hidden gems close by to the hotel that not everyone is aware of. But as you walk around the hotel, it's actually represented a lot in the art and the pieces of the design that you find in the hotel.
One of the things that strikes me about the hotel as you walk in, it's a very comfortable feel. As you said, it's a very family feel. It has all sorts of little things that entice you to say, yes, I want to go visit the city, but I also want to spend some time in the hotel. One of those things is the cinema.
Yeah, that's right. We had a space in the hotel and we weren't sure what we wanted to do with it, but we wanted to do something different. And so we set up a full-blown cinema. I mean, it is a proper cinema. It's professional digital screen, a Dolby surround sound, 45 seats, and we have our partner Real Cinemas run it for us.
So this is digital quality projection.
Yeah. I mean, it is the exact same experience you would get at a cinema anywhere else. It is full-blown, proper quality surround sound. got the best Barco's projectors as well. And we also play the latest movies. It's 45 seats. It's a small boutique space. We've also got popcorn and soft drinks that are available. And so when you're out for the day and you've had a great long day and you want to come back and rest in the hotel, you can go over to the cinema.
Or head over to the convenience store to get some snacks, to go sit by the pool.
Yeah, we've got this amazing 24-hour supermarket as well in the hotel. We've got our restaurant, we've got the pool, as well as a 24-hour gym. And for those that are staying here that are basing themselves in the hotel, we've also got a laundromat.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many hotels in Dubai where you can come and do your own laundry. But that's the type of hotel we are. We are a self-serve hotel. We are mid-scale, but we're fantastic value. And there's not anywhere else in the city where you can stay that gives you the best of all. It's the best of all worlds put in together in one amazing location.
The other thing that I notice is, yes, the hotel is obviously geared with its 400 plus rooms to having guests. And yes, you've got all the amenities, but you're also very much geared to the population that is working here in Dubai. And you've really created a wonderful co-working environment. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so we early in our launch, we teamed up with Let's Work. Let's Work is an entity that offers co-working spaces because the hotel is just made for it. We've got high tables in our lobby. We've got comfy couches with plug points and free Wi-Fi throughout the hotel. And so it offers this really nice space where you can come and work from the day. We sell memberships for it, and it allows you to get free tea, coffee facilities throughout the day. And you can come and work and use the hotel as your office.
It's easy to get to. Metros are close by. Parking is very accessible.
It's abundant. Yeah.
Taxis are hanging out if you need that kind of transport. One of the things I constantly see with this hotel, Rove Hotel Downtown, is people walking. And I think that to me becomes a really important feature of the property, that you can just walk and explore, and people do just walk and explore.
Yeah, I mean, all the rows have amazing locations, to be honest, and locations is part of why we set up where we are. But just as the name suggests, we are in downtown, so you can hop and skip over to the Dubai Mall, and it literally is a hop and skip. It's at most a 5-minute walk, or you can head in the opposite direction and make your way to the financial district of the city, which is DIFC, which is just a few minutes down the road. It is, it's got this great location.
One thing that people always want to ask, especially when they get to talk to a head of a hotel, is, what's your tip? What's your secret thing that that's going on? What do I need to know? What is the must-do thing when I'm by your hotel?
Yeah, when you're sitting across the world's largest mall and you're literally sitting away from probably the top 4 or 5 top tourist attractions of Dubai, there's this little place that I like to get away to. It's a little Thai restaurant called Tip Tara, and it sits in the Palace Hotel, but it sits on the lake overlooking the fountains. You need to make a reservation for it, but it is absolutely stunning, and it's an absolutely amazing experience. You're sitting there having dinner, and you experience the fountains going off in the background. Wow. You want to take somebody away and you go for a date or just take the loved one out for dinner. It's an experience that can't be beat. The other thing that I always suggest as well is heading to the top of the Burj Khalifa, where you get this amazing view of the city. But what not a lot of people know is you can actually go to the top, almost the top of the Address downtown, where they have an amazing bar called Neos that gives you as good a view, I would say, but you also see the Burj Khalifa from it.
Wow.
And it's an amazing experience. So yeah, those are the 2 things that I always suggest to people. And they're literally across the road from us.
Naveen, thank you very much for your time.
Oh, it's been great. And I look forward to welcoming everyone over to the Rove downtown. You'll find me sitting at reception. That's where my office is. To be honest, I don't have an office. You
don't have an office and you don't have a title.
No, that's just the way we are. We Rovesters are, we're hands-on. We're hands-on. And so you find me sitting at reception, come over and say hi. I'd love to have a conversation. I'd love to help you during your stay and your visit.
You've been listening to the Rove podcast with Naveen Advani.